All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We already crushed the 7K subscriber goal, so we are going to update that board here for you guys. Look at Joe Burrow, looking at all these nice, tasty giveaways. We have the 8K sub jersey giveaway. We have the 9K sub sports memorabilia giveaway, 10K subs, the big one, $1,000 giveaway, and the 12K subs. We're going to send a couple people to a game of their choice. Guys, we are very excited for the football season, but no more talking. Let's get right into this video, Trey. All right, guys, let's get some NFL picks and props for Thursday, September 21st slate of games. Take a look at that leaderboard. Trey, starts off.
Yeah, don't want to put up the leaderboard, but hey, we're as transparent as can be. We really struggled on the doubleheader on Monday night, but myself, I give out the Saints over 20.5 team total and the under 30.5 points in the Browns versus Steelers game. The Saints, they broke my heart on the hook. They only scored 20 points in their game. They only scored 6 points in the first half, and that's really what held us back. And the under did not hit either. The over actually went over in the third quarter, so that was painful. The game finished with 48 total points, so a massive 0-2 for me.
Seth?
Yeah, guys, and I took the Saints minus 3.5. Carolina drove down at the end of the game and put up a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, so that did not hit. And I also took the under in the Steelers and Browns game. I was fully under the impression that Amari Cooper would not be playing in this game for the Browns, but boy, was I wrong, and this over hit fairly easy, so 0-2 for me as well.
Yeah, I'm 0-1, but we're not going to put the push up there. I had the Saints -3 against the Panthers. Panthers, obviously, they just said it had a monster backdoor push going down the field and getting the 2, so the Saints really sucked there. And then my other play was the Browns -2. Yeah, and I actually came prepared with a stat from that Browns game I saw on Twitter. The Cleveland Browns had a 3-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and the Pittsburgh Steelers offense gained a total of -7 yards, and they won the game by 4 points. So Monday night was probably the hardest it has ever been to hold a Browns ticket with all the mistakes they made and with Nick Chubb obviously being hurt, and it was a horrible injury, and I hope the best for him. But, yeah, very bad night to hold a Browns ticket. The Steelers did not win that game. The Browns lost it, 4 turnovers, had a very bad fourth quarter as well. But, yeah, you know how it goes. 0-5, we're very transparent. We're going to sweep the board today. We have one game, Thursday night football game on Amazon Prime. The New York Giants will travel to take on the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are -10. The over-under is set at 44.5. Trey, who do you have in this game?
Yeah, and this game should honestly be a pretty big blowout for much of it. But I'm going to be staying away from a game pick here because I do think the Giants could pull off a backdoor cover pretty late in this game. But I do not think the Giants are going to be very successful offensively in this game. I'm going to take the Giants to score under their team total of 16.5 points in this game. And they have averaged a whopping 14 points per game through the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. In fact, they scored 0 points through the first 6 quarters of the NFL season. And they had to put up 31 points on the Cardinals in the second half to end up winning that game. But I am not being fooled by that second half. This Giants offense is bad, and they're going to be without Saquon Barkley, who is basically their entire offense. And I've been a Raiders fan my whole life. I know that you cannot depend on Darren Waller, especially in the moments that you need him. So give me the Giants to struggle in this game, and this 49ers dominant defense who's only giving up 15 points per game to dominate here again versus the Giants. And I'm taking the Giants to score under their 16.5 team total versus the 49ers.
Yeah, Trey, completely logical explanation and pick there for that game. I love that play. Seth?
Yeah, guys, and to be honest with you, if I'm going to be comfortable taking a game pick here, I'm going to have to go by a half point and go to -9.5. For the 49ers on the alternate spread, just in case they win by 10 points here. So I do think I'll take it -9.5 here. I do like Trey's under Giants team total as well, but just like Trey said, this Giants offense didn't need any more help to struggle, but losing Saquon Barkley is going to make them struggle even more. Their receivers are unproven. Darren Waller, we don't know if he can stay healthy, and this 49ers team is just built different this season. I think this could be the best team in the NFC with Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle. I just think that offense is going to click on all cylinders against a very, very bad Giants defense. This 49ers defense is great as well. So just give me the 49ers on the alternate spread at -9.5 here.
Yes, I like that play as well. This game has my head turning, guys, because the Giants are bad, I think. At the same time, they scored 31 points in the second half against the Cardinals to win that game. The 49ers are a good team, confirmed, but double-digit points in the NFL, that's hard to cover. We have 82% of the money on the 49ers, -10, and most of the public's on the 49ers, -10 as well. So that means that this is a spot the Giants are going to come in, Nobody expects them to win. Nobody expects them to put up a fight. They lost Saquon Barkley. He's out a couple of weeks with a high ankle sprain, right on time for that yearly ankle sprain for him. The 49ers defense is fantastic, and the Giants are going to somehow lose this game by 6 points. That's what's going to happen. This is going to be a competitive game. I don't know how. I think the 49ers are 3 times better than the Giants. They outperform them in every single category, including the head coach. This just feels like, we see this all the time in the NFL right now. A team comes in, nobody expects them to perform, and all of a sudden everybody's like, well, maybe the Giants are good now. This feels like a game that people's heads are going to turn and think maybe the Giants aren't that bad. And then 4 weeks down the road, we're going to be like, nope, that was just a fluke game. They still suck. They're still bad. But I'm going to cash this ticket having the Giants plus 10. I don't know how it's going to happen. I just have a weird feeling that the Giants are going to cover this number. And honestly, if you're upset with that explanation, I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you just have to look at the public, look at the money, and put your head down, grind out a win with a bad team plus 10. So give me the Giants plus 10 as my pick. Let's move over to the player props, guys. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and just like Bear on the game pick, I pushed on mine. I gave out TJ Watt over 1 sack versus the Browns, and it pushed on PrizePicks. But if you listen to me and went and bet it on FanDuel over a half sack at minus 150, you would have cashed as well, just like I did. It was one of the easiest cashes of my life. TJ Watt's a man and a monster. They tried double, triple, quadruple teaming him. Doesn't matter. He got 1 sack.
Seth?
Yeah, I'm struggling on these props. I need to get on the board. Derek Carr broke my heart on this pick and on my fantasy league. So I don't know what else to say. I screwed up. Trusted Derek Carr. Shouldn't have. That's on me.
Yeah, and actually he probably would have hit if I think it was Chris Olave maybe stepped out. And I think that prop would have hit. So that was actually brutal for you as well. I did have Johnny Hecker. He needed 5 punts. He got 5 punts in the third quarter for the Carolina Panthers. So I did go 1-0 on my props. So let's look at our props for tomorrow night's game. Trey, start us off.
Yes, I'm going to be starting us off here with a passing prop. I'm going to be giving out Brock Purdy under 227.5 passing yards. I absolutely love me some Brock Purdy, but I think the 49ers are going to be running the piss out of the football in this game. With the 49ers being without Brandon Ayuk, more than likely, he's leaning towards being out as we are recording, but he's still questionable, so we don't know for sure. I think that we're going to be seeing a ton of Christian McCaffrey in this game, and also Deebo Samuel in the backfield, in the slot, going on the jet sweeps. I think Deebo Samuel is going to get a ton of usage as well. But Purdy, he's just not known as a guy to light up the box score. In his first 2 games, you guys can see it on the screen, he only averaged 213 passing yards per game, which is under this number. And whenever we factor in that this Giants pass defense is not all that bad, actually, it gives me a ton of confidence in this prop pick because the Giants, they allow the 9th fewest passing yards per game through the first 2 weeks with only 185.5 passing yards per game. And I expect Purdy to be efficient and get the job done and possibly blow out the Giants in this game, but I don't think he's going to go over 227.5 passing yards versus the Giants.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play. Seth?
I'm going to be taking the Christian McCaffrey over 79.5 rush yards. Trey touched on this a lot. I think the 49ers are going to run this ball. I think they're going to get a lead early, and they're just going to continue to churn this game on the ground. This one's simple for me. The Giants have allowed 2 straight 100-yard rushers. McCaffrey's had 2 straight games with over 100, and one of them he was over 150. I don't really have much else to say at this. The Giants' run defense is awful. McCaffrey's great. The 49ers are going to run the ball a lot. I think we're getting a very good number at 79.5. I think I had Henry at 86.5 last week against a better run defense. So McCaffrey here at 79.5 is a lock for me.
Yeah, and he's also getting, I think he got 20 carries in both games so far, so I love that play as well.
Yeah.
For my prop, I'm going to take Daniel Jones, go over 37.5 rushing yards against the Niners. The Giants have to move the ball somehow. I have a feeling that Daniel Jones is going to be running for his life anyway, so he might as well just run up the field and get some rushing yards out of it. In the first 2 games, he got double-digit carries, going for 43 against the Cowboys and 59 against the Cardinals. That was with Saquon Barkley, and there is no Saquon Barkley in this game, so I expect the Giants to maybe put in a little bit more quarterback run options for him in this one. Jones last year, he was always a running quarterback. He might not look fast. He looks like Eli Manning's brother, but he does have some speed, and he does use it quite a bit. Last season, he rushed for 708 yards, so that is part of his game, having 120 carries last season. I like him to get this low number against a very aggressive 49ers defense, over 37.5 rushing yards as my play. Guys, that's going to do it for NFL plays and props for Thursday, September 21st slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a link in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events.
If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.